The Widow's Son, an Avengers and Percy Jackson fanfic by God_of_fanfic7 on Wattpad. Read by Lily6645. Description: Sally is suspiciously good with weapons in the books. Natasha Romanoff is suspicious. Percy Jackson only sees his mom when he is not at a boarding school, obviously. Greek gods do a lot of amazing and terrible things in mythology. What could the connection be? Prologue. Sally Jackson. Disclaimer. I only own the idea, to my knowledge. I do not own Marvel, and I certainly do not own Percy Jackson. I do not own Heroes of Olympus or anything else made by Rick Riordan. I also do not own anything related to Marvel. Thank you so much for reading, and hope you have a good day. Sally's / POV. I am currently in a sort of deep cover as a single mother of one son. I just got a letter from his current principal that he will not be attending Yancey Academy next year, which is a shame because this would be his 6th school in 6 years. My poor boy. I still work for S.H.I.E.L.D., though I have to be careful to not cause the organization to be suspicious. I don't want my son to be used as a weapon, at least not from the mortal world, and especially not from organizations like S.H.I.E.L.D., and to keep him safe from my enemies, from my job as a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent and being one of the world's best assassins. I have had to lie to him, which hurts so much. He doesn't even know my real name. In my son's life, I am still his mother, but my name is Sally Jackson, not Natasha Romanoff. Even as a cold-hearted assassin, I love my son with all my heart. I should explain how I even have a son. Even though the Red Room sterilized me for my graduation like all the other widows in the Red Room, I somehow managed to have a son. You see, I was on a mission undercover with the alias Sally Jackson. As my mission came close to completion, I got intimate with a man. This man, to my dismay, was not human, though he wasn't an alien either. We fell in love. Turns out, in addition to my training as a superior my superior assassination skills, I am also what is called a clear-sighted mortal, and I had somehow managed to catch the eye of one of the most powerful gods in the Greek pantheon, Poseidon, god of the sea. Now, my lover may have been a god, but I was not expecting to get pregnant. It was a surprise, though not a completely terrible one, in my opinion. Apparently, a god can still accidentally get a sterilized woman pregnant. I may have beaten him up after I found out. My son is an amazing, kind, caring, loving, and intelligent kid. He loves the ocean like his father. Also like his father, he has messy black hair and sea green eyes. I have long since given up trying to keep him out of trouble, and opted instead to teach him some basic self-defense, which he has the tendency to use against bullies. Strangely enough, though, he refuses to use his skills to defend himself from bullies, and only hopes to use them to help save his peers from them. My little hero. This habit of his both makes me proud and infuriated at the same time. On one hand, he is defending innocent people. On the other, those innocent people tend to make fun of him for having ADHD and dyslexia. I would love nothing more than to send all those who harm my son to a hospital, a mental asylum, or on occasion, send them to visit my son's uncle early. But I have to keep my cover as a normal person. I take my missions given to me by S.H.I.E.L.D. when my son is at boarding school. After I do my missions, I work at a candy store called Sweets on America. To keep my appearances and identities separate. As Sally, I married a walrus of a man that every time I look at him, I either want to kill him or throw up. Honestly, both. He is the scum of the earth and did not deserve to exist. He is bossy, rude, and definitely abusive. He also sits around all day gambling away all the family's money. In conclusion, I would have killed him and collected the insurance money years ago if it weren't for the fact that it would be hard to find another man that smells so bad that it could cover up my son's scent. And him being killed with something even close to my style of fighting would raise S.H.I.E.L.D.'s suspicions, and in doing so, put my son in even more danger, and that is the last thing I want. I should finish up this mission and cram in as many as I can so they can't complain when I ask for time off. I can't wait to spend time with my baby boy. Don't worry, Percy. Mommy will keep you safe, I thought as Tony Stark exploded a glass bottle of alcohol above my head. I hate this mission.